Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. Preppers are one group of people you can find on YouTube, like a lot of them. Now, I can tell you right now, the greatest positive when it comes to watching prepping channels is that a lot of these people, oh my gosh, like their practical knowledge is just, it's off the charts. It's off the charts. Suffice to say, you can learn a lot from watching a prepper. 100%. Me personally, I'm ex-military, been out in the field. I mean, even I'm sitting here learning stuff from some of these guys. You know what I mean? I think if you really care about survival, it won't hurt you to watch a prepping channel. But see, here's the thing. You gotta watch the right one, because I hate to put a percentage on it, but I gotta say it. I gotta say about 90% of the prepping channels are people that are paranoid and borderline hoarders. You know, listen, you make your own judgment when it comes to it, but just keep what I said in mind. Paranoid and borderline hoarders or are hoarders. I'll say his name now because my old channel, I ain't say his name, but I used to catch this dude, Lead Farmer 73. Like I said again, I learned a few things from watching him. I mean, I loved his wine videos. Like I said, the dude knows a lot of shit. But on the other hand, you know, it became very plain to see that he was kind of fostering a hoarder's mentality. Now, again, you know, you can contact YouTubers. I mean, they not hard to find or whatever. I know he didn't like me very much. I sent him an email. I flat out told him. I said, look, man, and I mean, I'm paraphrasing because I really try to be, you know, as respectful as possible, because again, you don't know these people and, you know, they get ticked off at the drop of a hat, but it didn't matter. He still got ticked off. But, you know, in so many words, I told him, I said, look, man, it's not a good look for you to be telling people to go out and buy these items. It's basically, if you want to survive, you need to buy these items, buy these items, buy these items. And then on that same token, you know that there's a shortage of these items. You understand? So why do you think it's a good look to show your YouTubers that you got about 6 of these fucking things behind you? You understand what I'm saying? It's like you're already making people paranoid like you are. You understand what I'm saying? And then you telling them something's coming. That's the main thing with prepping channels. You want to be prepared. You want to be prepared because when it's on, it's on. There's nothing you can do about it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm like, you know, listen, like I said again, I'm ex-military. You ask any motherfucking military dude out here, especially a Marine. Listen, you can't prepare for the apocalypse. You can forget it. All of that shit is improvisation. All of it. The thing is just you want the skills to be able to finagle whatever you need to finagle at the time. But there is no boogie bags where you got all of your shit in the same bag. There is no boogie bag that's going to get you through the apocalypse. I'm sorry, there isn't. I mean, you're going to be missing some shit. And you damn sure ain't going to fit a pressure cooker in your fucking boogie bag. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But yet, you know, a lot of these preppers, like this dude, Lead Farmer, you know, they'll have you out here buying or a lot of this shit, basically like start canning your food because it's coming. And your black ass or your white ass gonna go out there and go buy yourself a pressure cooker, can all this fucking food and put it in your attic. And then what you gonna do? Sit in a rocket chair with a shotgun waiting for the fucking, you know, red coats to come or whatever the fuck. It's just like, this is what I was saying to the dude. I'm like, my dude, first you're scaring people about this shit that's coming and you don't even know what the fuck is coming. Then secondly, you're going to tell all these people what to buy in order to give themselves a higher chance for survival. That's what's up. No problem there. No problem there. But then you're going to get on your YouTube channel and you're going to have about 6 of these things, knowing that there's a shortage, knowing that your viewers can't even get their hands on the shit. You just flaunting it saying, well, shit, I got 6 of them, so y'all better figure out how the fuck to get, it's not a good look. I told them, I was like, what you basically saying is, when the apocalypse come, I got all of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And now if you're a survivor, if you're trying to survive, you must realize that there's safety in numbers, of course, depending on if the people around you are nutcases or not, because if they're nutcases, then there's somebody that's going to have to be dealt with. But the bottom line of the situation is simply this. You already let people know that, shit, in the apocalypse, I got it all, motherfucker. That's not very smart, because they know where you live and they know that you got all of the shit that they need. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, like I said, you don't want them problems, bro. This is not a good motherfucking look. You understand what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, yo, look, clearly you go to the range. That's the other thing. He has a gun channel. And I told him this straight up. I said, but here's the $1,000 question for your ass. Do you know how to make bullets? Because when the funk hits the fan, they know where you live. And they are going to be coming to get all of the fucking canned food that you showed them how to make and all of this other shit. You ain't gonna have enough bullets, my dude. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a good fucking look. So of course, he got upset and shit, sent me a fucking email back and shit, all this rah shit, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Listen, I'm not in the game and shit to be trying to get some YouTuber upset, especially a dude that's clearly trigger happy and shit. That's the worst people I'm serious. I mean, I give him props and shit. I mean, like I said again, he had a chance to put a cap on a young man and shit, and he didn't. So he's got some control. He don't really want to kill nobody, so that's good. Because I hate stupid people with guns. I can't stand that shit. Respect the weapon. Again, I'm going to keep saying this to the cows come home. I'm ex-military. I don't give a fuck, yo. Respect that weapon, man, or don't have the fucking weapon. Because it's a coward's weapon any fucking way. I mean, we're going to be honest. But bottom line is, I don't need no problem with no YouTubers. You understand what I'm saying? So, he sent me an email back and shit. I was like, all right. No problem. I said my piece. Now, of course, here's the funny shit. Not too long after that damn email, oh yeah, you start watching this channel, all of that shit that he had in the back. He used to have liquor back there in his background while he talking. He used to have all of these portable generators and shit, because he telling you about portable generators, yet he's got about like 5 or 6 of these sons of bitches. And I don't know if the companies are giving him those things for product placement. I don't know. But bottom line is, again, he's scaring your viewers and shit into buying a whole bunch of shit, and yet you also showing them that, yeah, I got plenty, motherfucker, you better get your own. After my email, not too long after that, and I know it ain't off the strength of me, but I had something to do with it, because somebody else got in his ear too, from what I heard. But all of that liquor that he used to have behind him and all of the excess, he got rid of that shit. He pulled that shit right down. At the end of the fucking day, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be hard-headed. I'm almost 50 years old, and I'm still learning shit. But you gotta learn sooner or later. At the end of the fucking day, I don't want to see nobody get hurt or harmed or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I gave that dude that email just out of respect for his safety. And then that's bottom line. And that's the thing about prepping channels. You can learn a lot from these people, but don't get it twisted. You keep watching a lot of these prepping channels and they'll basically make you paranoid just like them. They'll have you hoarding a whole bunch of shit just like them. You understand what I'm saying? And, I'm telling you guys, you can't prepare for everything. It's best to have the knowledge, that way you can have the ingenuity when the time comes. And that's really what it's about. You want to have the ingenuity. You want to be able to create something very useful from limited materials. That's really what you want to take from prepping channels. So find the people or find the prepper that you like. The ones I like are the ones that can take just regular household objects and show you how to really turn them into some cool shit that'll help you and your family out. Just be careful. A lot of the shit that you watch on any platform, remember, it'll affect you. If you constantly watching some shit where people are talking about something is coming, you got to be prepared. If you constantly watch shit like that, then yeah, you're going to get paranoid. It's going to affect you. It's the same thing that the news does. How many people died today? These amount of people died, and this is what they died of. So watch out for this shit. Watch out for that shit. And if you really, really give a fuck about communicable diseases or things that are in the air that can kill us, if you really give a fuck about that, then do some reading. Do some reading, and you'll find out that every single day as a human being, you are surrounded by any number of pathogens or toxic materials or fumes that can, under normal circumstances, give you cancer or kill you. Any given day. I think it was Al Pacino in Scarface. I believe he said any day above ground is a good day. I think he was the one that said it in the movie. And that's basically the best way to look at it. You know, if you wake up and you breathing and you are able to get outside and do for yourself and then come back home and get in your bed, listen, that's a win, motherfucker. And don't worry about what's coming, because nobody really knows for sure what's coming. But I will say the preppers are right in one particular thing. Something is coming. Something is coming. Here's a catch-22. Who says that you're going to be alive when it does make it? You know what I'm saying? So you prep for that, motherfucker, if you want to. But I'd much rather you get your mind right. I'd much rather you get your spirit right. You get your mind, your body, and your spirit right. And I think you'll be okay for whatever happens or whatever's coming. You dig?